Welcome to a pickup video. I've got over 20 games across 7 different consoles, so strap yourself in. It's mainly going to be consisting of retro games. I have got some Nintendo Switch, but I've also got NES, I've got Snes, I've got Mega Drive, I've even got Atari, I've got Xbox, I've got PlayStation. Over 20 games across 7 different consoles. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get stuck in.
Operation Wolf.
Will you be quiet? I'm trying to do a video. Shh. He'll start talking in a minute. So let's kick it off with the Sega Mega Drive. I've got 4 games here. The one on top is Bugs Bunny Double Trouble. Now, I haven't seen this game before. I've not played this game before. I picked this up from my local retro gaming store, which is the Retro Hunter in Leigh-on-Sea in Essex, in the southeast of England. Now, Bugs Bunny games, I don't know, are they good? I picked one up on the PlayStation, which I talked about recently. I haven't even played it yet. It is fairly pricey. When I say pricey, anything over a tenner for a retro game, I'm calling pricey. I think this one cost me about £40. I think they run on CEX for maybe 30, 35, but I'm pretty sure these are unavailable at the moment, and it definitely was at the time of purchase. It's all complete. So yeah, Bugs Bunny Double Trouble. Let me know. Have you played this game? Is it any good? Looking forward to trying that one out. Second, I have got Marco's Magic Football. Now, I have seen this game many a times. You can see the actual price tag on there. This is another one from Retro Hunter. £14 sticker on there. I have seen this game before. I've never played it. Really wanted to try it. Big football fans, obviously, in England. And I just wanted to see what it was like. So, it's like a side-scrolling platformer. Like most Mega Drive games are. But yeah, I hadn't played it. I haven't heard great things about it, but I just wanted to see it for myself, and it's a fairly decent price, all complete. I've seen a few copies out in the wild, but I really wanted to get hold of a good, complete copy, so thank you to the Retro Hunter for hooking that one up with me. Now here's another one from the Retro Hunter. The last one is from eBay, so, well, the last one from the Retro Hunter from these Mega Drive games, and that is Mickey Mania. Now, unlike the Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes games, might be a bit hit and miss, but for me, all of the Mickey Mouse games, Castle Illusion, World of Illusion, whether you played them on the Mega Drive or played them on the Master System, those games I think are flawless, fantastic. Other than Fantasia, I don't know if I've actually played that. But yeah, those games are awesome. But Mickey Mania, I think I watched actually, I think it was Snes-tastic. He had a video where he was playing it, obviously on the Super Nintendo. And I think he said that the animation was done by... Should have done my research really, but I'm pretty sure the animation is completely different to the other games. But yeah, meant to be a really beautiful game to actually play, visually very stunning. Whether it's the best port on the Mega Drive, I don't know. So let me know, have you played Mickey Mania? See the price tag on there. Got that one for £17. Now, moving away from the Retro Hunter and onto eBay. Now this one here, did I get this from eBay? I'm not sure if I did, you know, actually. I can't remember. Anyway, Mr. Nuts. Now, this, again, is a fairly sought after pricey game. Yeah, good condition. It's all complete with a manual. I'm assuming it come up on eBay and it was a fairly good price, which is why I snapped it up. Again, I haven't played it really at all. There's a bit of, like, watery damage sort of on the back. But, yeah, looking forward to playing it. If it's not for me, then I'll just look at trying to get my money back for it, which I'm sure I will at some point. But, yeah, Mr. Nuts. Is that a good game? So let me know out of those Mega Drive games. Mickey Mania, Marco's Magic Football, Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble, and Mr. Nuts. If this was you at home right now and you had these 4 games you've just picked up, which is the first one you're going to be playing? That's what I want to know. Now what should we move on to? Let's move on to the Xbox. There's only 3 titles here. Again, these are all from the Retro Hunter. Now these are, I picked these up most recently actually, just at the weekend. All cheap games. Do like collecting the green spines. Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm not a big stealth guy. I don't really like it. I'm not a fan of Hitman games. I've played a few, had some fun. But I was the same as well when I was younger. I didn't really like the stealth, so everyone at my school was obsessed with Metal Gear Solid. I played it a bit. I've just brought it recently, trying to get back into it, because you do change your mind. For example, I played a lot of Tomb Raider like everyone did when I was younger. Other than the first 2, I just lost love with the series, didn't really enjoy it. And now I thought I'll go back and I started playing Tomb Raider again on the PS1 and I just forgot how amazing the game is. So I thought, who knows, maybe my taste has matured and I might like a bit of stealth now. So yeah, picked up Metal Gear Solid 2. It's a cheap game. You know, I got it for £3. I think it's similarly priced on CEX. But yeah, so I thought I've got the first one, which I'm definitely going to play on the PlayStation 1. So I thought, why not try out the second one? And for a retro game for a few quid, there's no harm in that, adding it to the shelf. Now here's one which isn't a great game. To be honest with you, I've just been suckered in here because it's sealed. So it's not really worth anything. It's a bit of an impulse buy, really. James Cameron's Dark Angel. I know nothing about it. I'm assuming it's a film. I don't even think I've seen the film. I might have done. Excuse me. I'm trying to do a video here. Operation Wolf. Every now and again, I should have turned the sound down, really. You're going to be quiet. I'm going to have to just talk over him. Hope you don't stop shooting me in the back. Alright, you finished? Rude. So yeah, Dark Angel, Jessica Alba by the looks of it. Yeah, Jessica Alba and some interviews, etc. But £8 for a sealed game. Bit stupid, really, because I'm probably going to open it. And it's not going to go up in value, is it? Let's be honest. Anyway, yeah, I bought that one. Probably a bit of a stupid reason. I don't know why I bought that. What a dickhead. Why did I buy that? Fucking idiot. Anyway, Crash, £6. Fairly decent priced. Again, the reason why I brought this is purely because I love Twisted Metal. Not a big fan of Carmageddon. I love Destruction Derby 2. And I read the back of this. It's even a wrestling game, which I played on, I think, the PlayStation 2, actually, that was. WWF Wrecking or whatever it's called. Anyway, long story short, this looks a bit like Destruction Derby, but you've got weapons on there. It's a little bit like Twisted Metal, but looks a little bit Dukes of Hazzard, quite original style. So I haven't actually seen this before, but just looking from what was on the back of the cover, I thought I definitely want to try that out. So for £6, I'm really happy to play that and then stick that on the shelf. So yeah, really excited to try that out. So out of these three, I probably know what you're going to say. You're probably going to tell me to bin this off, which is fair enough. Metal Gear Solid 2. In the series, is that a good entry? Metal Gear Solid 2, I don't know. Is that too far away from the first, or is that a big improvement? I don't know. I'm not a big Metal Gear Solid fan, so please let me know. And then Crash, have you guys played it? Is that fairly decent? Will I get a bit of fun out of that? I'm sure I will do, but let me know what you think. Now, I have got one game here, which is a PlayStation game. This was off eBay. It's got a couple of scratch cases, but just some of the, you know, without the PlayStation logo at the bottom, some of the not limited, but some of the, so this is number 207 on the spine there. Some of these games just interest me, some of the early titles. That's what this is. These are the early titles on the PlayStation. Electronic Arts game. It's a Games Workshop game, Space Hulk, and I think it's fairly decent priced. I just saw it come up while I was just browsing. I've got quite a lot of PlayStation games I actually haven't played yet, but I just thought I'd give this a go because I hadn't seen it before. And if I was younger, that would be something I'd be into. So it looked really cool. So I did used to love Games Workshop. This is like Warhammer 40,000 sort of thing. But yeah, I used to like some of those games, even Space Marines and that. So I don't know if it's a tactical one or a first-person shooter. It looks like a first-person shooter. So yeah, let me know. Have you played Space Hulk? Is that a good game? Should we move on to a bit of modern? So I forgot about the old Nintendo, the old Nes to the side of me. Right, yeah, let's do a bit of modern, then we'll jump back in time. A couple of games I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. I was over the moon to get these. Two of these in particular, from one guy. He was selling a lot of games. I just picked these two up. Dark Souls, which was for 30 quid, which ain't too bad. And then for 30 quid, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, I've had that saved as eBay searches for ages. And I was waiting for it to go down in price. It never had. It's almost crept up to like over 50 now. But yeah, CEX, I think it's like 55. You can't get one on eBay for under 45 quid. To see that locally, I went and picked those two up together, 60 quid. So yeah, really want to try out Fire Emblem Three Houses. Got a friend, Carrie, who constantly goes on about this. One of the patrons of the Nintendo Switch podcast. And yeah, so really want to try that out. She's buried many an hour into this, so I want to check it out. And Dark Souls, and obviously the value is probably going to hold on that if it keeps going up. So definitely not going to lose money on it. And Dark Souls Remastered. Everyone says how difficult it is. I know I'm going to hate it, but I just want to try it out for myself. So I thought that's quite cool. Two cool little Switch games to add there. Now I've got here a game I was waiting for ages. Still haven't opened it yet. GTA Trilogy. Something happened went wrong with the pre-order. I don't know. Probably had no money in my bank when they tried to take the money, the payment for it. But yeah. I know there's been a lot of mixed reviews, but they've patched it a lot now. So for me, being late to the party is probably for the best, but I can't wait to replay those. Grand Theft Auto 3, people seem to prefer, and Vice City, but I actually prefer San Andreas, which is the less popular of the three. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go back and play. Now here's one, a super rare game, which I really wanted to try. I didn't get it. I got it from CEX, so I paid fairly decent money, because it's only like 30 quid. For a super rare game, that's okay. Earthlock, really wanted to try that out. So let us know, have you played Earthlock? Now here is a super rare game, which I did pre-order and it came through to look really interesting. You probably can't see it through that packaging, because I've not opened it yet, but it's Subliminal. It's basically like it's a bit like a horror puzzly sort of escape room sort of thing. I don't know if it's a point and click, but it looked really interesting. It looked really different. I can't even say it. Superliminal. Took me a while to get it out. But yeah, it looked really interesting. A super rare game. And I've talked about super rare games in limited run games before, and they get a bit of mixed reviews, a mixed bag. But I really wanted to get that, and sometimes you have to be a bit quick. For example, they've got one, Rogue Heroes. I don't know if you've seen that recently. Rogue Heroes, I think it's called. I thought, do you know what? I'll see how much it is in the eShop. I looked, it's like 20 quid. If it's a fiver, I thought I'll buy it on there first, play it, and then decide if I want to pay £30 for it. And I basically checked it out, saw it was like 20 quid, so I thought, yeah, you know, there's not much difference, might as well get physical if I like it. Watched the trailer on it, thought it looks alright, found out it was a demo, downloaded the demo, played the demo, thought, yeah, I definitely want that game, and it's sold out, it's typical. But I didn't want to rush in. Sometimes I'll see a game and I buy it, think it's going to sell out, and it doesn't sell out, and I play it, I don't like it. Are you really going to talk over me again? And I buy it and play it, I don't like it, and then you're almost losing money on it. So, but yeah, this one, I really want to try it out. So, Superliminal. Have you guys tried that out? Have you played that at all? And this one came out on my birthday. I couldn't wait to play this one. Nintendo Switch Sports. It's an empty box right now. I have played it with a friend already. There's 6 games on it. Volleyball is pretty good. Badminton and tennis are not very good. The bowling is very good, and then the football is amazing. But kicking a ball is not there. Like just kicking the air, no resistance. And I do a lot of sport. Bloody almost pulled me hamstring. Yeah, the reason why it's empty, my mate's away on holiday, my good friend Rob, so I lent that to him because he's away with the family. I said that'd be a great game to play. So out of all of those, Nintendo Switch Sports, have you played it? Oh, you're disappointed. A lot of people say they're disappointed. I'm assuming you can play online, exchange some friend codes on Facebook, and then that'd be quite fun. But yeah, Superliminal, have you played that? Earthlock, I'm pretty sure that's a port. Is that a port from the PS1? Obviously GTA, come on. Dark Souls, have you completed it? How hard is it? Believe it or not, the guy I picked it up from said he's completed it. Is he bullshitting? Could be, couldn't he? Fire Emblem 3 Houses, he said he completed that as well. It's got a pull string on his back. You played that? Yeah, I've completed it. Right. Now, going back in time, from the current Nintendo to the first Nintendo, I've got a pile of games here. Now, a couple of these are from the Retro Hunter, which on top, well actually one of them, Turbo Racing. Now this is really cheap, it's only like 15 quid for a boxed NES game, and I like the Formula 1. It looked very F1-y, very arcade F1-y, top down, but it looked quite good. I've been disappointed, they don't really hold up for me, some of the old racers, like I like them in the arcade, but I recently got rid of the Lotus Challenge and the Mega Drive and one of the Outrun games. I don't really like sitting there playing them. I prefer them in the arcade, but I like Toka, Torcar, Colin McRae and stuff. Some of the PS1 ones, but yeah, some of the older titles, which I used to love, like Nigel Mansell's Racing. And anyway, digressing again. I thought I'll give this a go. So yeah, Turbo Racing, never played it. I think this is an arcade port as well, Turbo Racing, which means I might have that on the cabinet behind me, so I'll have to check that out. But yeah, have you played Turbo Racing? Now, here's one, Castellan? I can't pronounce it. Anyway, it's a very common game. I think it's fairly decent, solid title. I haven't explained where I've got these from, have I? Sorry. I've got here about 6 games, and it basically came in a bundle, and they're pretty well priced. I only played about, I think it worked out to about 10 each, so it's pretty good. So if there was some I didn't like, I could sell, get some money back. There was nothing here that really jumped out at me, but they're all just like pretty solid titles. So yeah, Castellan, haven't really played that. Be interested to know out of these NES games which ones you would go straight into play. Now that's a bit of a strange one, Disney Adventures. But it is an actual game. I know there's like, it's on the Wii where it's just like you just go around and like interact with stuff. But this is a proper platformer game. It looks rubbish on the front, and then on the back, I don't know if you can see that, the camera sort of automatically focuses. But yeah, it's an actual platform game. It looks almost, about to say Ghouls and Ghosts or whatever, but it obviously ain't. It just looks like that from that one picture. But yeah, that was really interesting, so I thought I'd try that out. I can't say that. Faxinado, it's a board game, isn't it? Yeah, I can't say that. But again, it's one of the common ones you see. But these are all like fairly good condition. You know, they come in box protectors. They're all there complete. This is one I did want to get, Low G-Man. Definitely remember playing this when I was younger. It's not an amazing game. I think there's a funny, angry video game nerd video on it, funny enough. Should have said AVGN, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But yeah, I actually really want to play that and own it. So that's probably the main title that put me towards it. And also this one, Super Spike V-Ball. It's a pretty cool title. If I saw that in the shop for 10, 15 quid, I'm about to say I'd buy it, but now I'm thinking, would I? I don't know. If I saw it in a Retro Hunter, would I buy it? I think the bundles detracted me, because again, I don't think it was a lot of money. It was like 60 quid for 6 games or something, or 70 quid for 6 games. Definitely weren't more than 15 quid a game. And then, this one, Shadow Warriors, Tempco game, which most of them were back then. Yeah. Again, I haven't played that. I've seen lots about it. So yeah, I want to check that out. So out of those, which would you go to? Probably be Shadow Warriors, wouldn't it? Or Super Spike V-Ball. You might have different nostalgia, playing with your siblings or friends. Low G-Man, I'm sure you played a bit of that. But yeah, it's nice to get some decent box NES games. I don't mind having NES cartridges to try games out. Some are expensive. I really want Kirby's Adventure, you know, the first Kirby on the NES. Fucking love that. I've been playing it on the Switch. But I don't want to buy the cart, so I've played it because it's on the Switch. On the subscription service. So I played it on there, but I don't want to just whack out for a bad condition. It's like £100 that game, isn't it? So I'm waiting to... What am I going to find it? I think how old it is. Just the fact they've made it in cardboard boxes. Because when I was young, they just ripped the box open. So I'm quite surprised they have survived. Now 2 here to follow up with. I told Ali at the Retro Hunter I've got an Atari 2600 coming to me very soon from a good friend of mine. And he knows, as I love Frogger, he said he'll give to me this game, which I've never heard of before. It is Freeway, and it's a 2-player game. Frogger's 2-player in the arcade, but not simultaneously, taking turns. But this, literally, you're a chicken crossing the road, believe it or not. And it's 2-player, play at the same time, and there's loads of traffic. It's like 8 lanes of traffic there. It looks absolutely hilarious. He said he played it so much. He played the shit out of this game. So he gave it to me as a little freebie, which is pretty cool. So yeah, can't wait to try that out. So have you played Freeway? Does that bring back some nostalgia for you? Be really interested to know. And yeah, can't wait for the 2600 to come so I can plug that straight in. Now this, I've saved the best for last because this is a really big game. And again, I got this from a Retro Hunter. Fantastic deal. He held on to it for me for ages because I didn't see him for about a month for some reason. I didn't pop down. But this game here, Batman Returns. And this, you can't get hold of it in CEX. And it's in lovely condition, all complete. This is a fucking fantastic game, a solid game. I was actually talking to someone in the arcade in Neon Nights a couple of weeks ago, or last week, about this game. He was completely on hard, saying how good the game is. But yeah, £45 I got that for, and it's not available in CEX. I could probably stick it straight on eBay and double my money on it. There'll be people looking for this game. But yeah, so I was so happy for him to put that to one side and give it to me for, you know, a fair price. So I was absolutely over the moon. So I can't wait to play Batman Returns. Probably out of all the games, that might be the one that you're thinking I would play that straight away. But yeah, just the one Super Nintendo game. But what a game. Konami Batman Returns. Proper arcade beat 'em up. Fucking solid this is, isn't it? People might say this is better than Turtles or whatnot. But yeah, really, really good game. But that's all the pickups. Please, please, please make sure you like. Give me a little comment. What would you play? What do you think of this video? And please remember to subscribe. It really helps me out. And then you'll see all the latest videos as and when they will pop up. And yeah, hope you have a good day. See you guys soon. Cheers. I'm Mario. And I am the Hedgehog. And today, with this...